we find there's not that many diary entries for the boys this year because they're all studying for their matriculation. But towards the end of the year, we read this entry from Jonathan, where he's saying, I don't really want to go to uni and I don't want to get a job, but every day, Mum and Dad keep saying, Jonathan, if you don't get a job, you're not a man. Today I got up and I said to Mum and Dad, damn it, Mum and Dad, I am a man.
Wham! Bam! I am a man! Come on, no job!
You can tell me that I'm not.
Do you enjoy what you do? If not, then stop and don't say no.
And then for the second time in Jonathan's life, he had another epiphany. This one came over to him as he was sitting at home watching the TV, and he was watching his favourite TV program on Channel 2, as it used to be called, about a band called the Takeaways, who would go on all these band adventures, having gigs and touring, and he decided that he wanted to be in a band. He knew that the times would be tough, there'd be highs and lows, sometimes it would be sweet, sometimes sour, but he had some ambition. But ambition is a thing we all must face. Become so obsessed with it, we lose the shade. So the boys had a band meeting. Jack?
Present.
John?
Present.
Jonathan? Present. Then they decided they needed to have a band name.
How about the three Johns?
Too obvious.
Well, what about Triple J?
Not catchy enough. So they decided on the Dear Johns, but spelled with one E at the front. Not like this Dear Johns. So then they had to come up with a few songs to play. And Jack was the first one to come up with a song. You see, in that year, at the end of that party, as he was philosophizing over what love was, he realised he was in love with Diane. He was going to ask her to marry him on New Year's Day the following year. So he wanted to send a message to his girl. I wanna say I love you, but I'll give away too much. Gotta be attached and precious, when it feels this close. I'm fighting my word, it's time I made it work. So I sing it to the world, so listen to my word. And deep down for a session, there's a swell of another blessing. It's time to give resolution, it's more than that. It's not that quiet as we are, it's the love not we have. I can spend the rest of my life learning to say. John's choice of songs was slightly more acerbic. You see, at the end of that party, Eileen had left John. She decided to chase her dream. She was going to sail on the seven seas. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world in the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. and we scream at each other. This is what it sounds like when it feels like. Some realised he couldn't stay mad at Eileen forever. He knew that he'd be a friend for her. If she ever fell down, he'd be there to catch her. So he said, if you're lost, you can look and you will find it. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time.